Hey, what's going on, Jim? My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. Thanks for trying out the site auditor. I hope you got some insight out of that. I wanted to follow up here with a custom video analysis of your website and to kind of provide some further insight from what I can see as a search marketer and see what's been working for you, what's not been working for you, what we need to do to get you to the kind of level of traffic that we need to get to really take your business to the next level. So I'll go ahead and show you that as well as what the methodology as to how we would implement those changes so we can tackle this SEO together if we were to work on this project together moving forward. So without further ado, Jim, let me go ahead and get started. The first thing I did was I actually pulled up your website here in a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs allows search marketers like myself to look at the metrics of a website and see what's been working out for you in terms of your SEO. So what I can see right off the bat is your title description is fine. Business Christmas cards, professional holiday cards, and corporate birthday cards, best holiday cards. So you have most of your key elements on there. The one thing is I can see that your backlinks and referring domains are starting to go up. The fact that you have this many referring domains and this many backlinks and this little organic traffic is kind of an issue from what I can see. Now, I can see that you've really ramped up your linking process since right around August and really bumped it up to October. But I think the issue that we're running into is that the majority of the backlinks that you're getting right now are of the most lowest quality. So 0 to 10, you have about 95% of those links coming from websites that have very, very low metrics. So we need to help you out there so that the authority on your website doesn't get affected by purely the number of backlinks that you have, and that we're getting you more quality, more relevant niche related links. And so that's really going to help you boost the authority on your website and then start helping you rank a lot higher for all the different keywords we want to go after. Now, Christmas or holiday cards in general, though, are also a pretty competitive niche. There's a lot of websites out there, a lot of established websites that really have cornered this market. And so for us to become a key player in this, we just need to continue to build out the authority on your website and continue to really linking out to your homepage, all your inner pages, and make sure that all the on-page SEO elements are there. All right, so let's take a look at your organic search and see what I can find in terms of the keywords that you're ranking for currently. So it looks like Happy Birthday Blue Images. You actually rank in the #1 spot for that. Best Holiday Cards. You rank the #14 spot. This one, we're not going to have an issue ranking you for the #1 spot for this because this is your brand name, this is your URL. You have exact match domain for this keyword. It's just a matter of making sure that our anchor text and the way that we link is correct. And as soon as we do that, you're going to start holding the #1 spot for best holiday cards. On discount holiday card, looks like you have the #12 spot. Warm Christmas wishes, discount holiday cards business. That's a good one to rank for. Business Christmas cards with logo. That is a great one to rank for. So a great job ranking #3 for that. Photo holder cards, you hold the #5 or 17 spot. Winter scene Christmas cards, #13 spot. So we have some potential for us to be able to rank you for a lot higher for these kinds of things. A lot of the ones that we hold like the 14 spot, 12 spot, 6 spot, 17 spot, we could definitely make it so that you start holding the top 5 positions for these keywords. Like I said, it's just a matter of doing all the SEO work for it. And this is kind of the things that we can provide very quickly, the results. And then after that comes all the different keywords we want to go after if we were to start a new SEO campaign. And that's exactly what we would do. In this case, I know that the keyword you said you wanted to go after was Christmas cards. And so this phrase Christmas cards actually gets 77,000 searches per month. So this is a great keyword for us to go after. The issue that we run into is this right here. This column right here is called the KD. KD stands for keyword difficulty. It's a metric that Ahrefs came up with. It's a good ballpark of basically how hard it might be for us to rank for a keyword, 100 being the hardest, 0 being the easiest. And the fact that it's 41 KD means that we're going to have some work to do to rank you for this phrase Christmas card. It's going to take us a little bit of time for us to rank you for that. Now, the good news is that we can rank you for what we call in the SEO space long tail keywords. Now, long tail keywords are basically phrases that people type in at Google that aren't necessarily the main topic, something like Christmas cards, but it's relevant to the service that you provide. And so a lot of SEO companies, a lot of websites, and a lot of web businesses are optimized for the main keyword like Christmas cards, naturally or unnaturally, but a lot of them don't actually go out of their way to optimize for the longer tail keywords, where there's still a decent amount of search traffic, but a lot less competition. And so in the process of us ranking you for a phrase like Christmas cards, what we would do is we would capture a couple of other keywords, maybe 5 to 10, that we want to go after that have a lot less competition. So right here, right off the bat, funny Christmas cards. Now, I don't know if you have funny Christmas cards or maybe you want to add that to your product line. This actually gets 9,200 searches per month still, which is a fantastic number compared to how much you're getting right now. What was it, like in the 20s per month? There's 9,200 people searching for this per month, and it's got a keyword difficulty of 1, which just means that it's extremely low competition, and it'll be very quick for us to be able to rank you for this kind of phrase. And that's the kind of thing that we would do. So we would go in and maybe collect some keywords that might be good for you, like personalized Christmas card gets 4,800 searches per month, vintage Christmas cards gets 4,800 searches per month with 2 keyword difficulty. Homemade Christmas cards, not necessarily. Religious Christmas cards could be a good one, 3,000 searches per month, 6 keyword difficulty. Boxed Christmas cards, 2,600. Christmas cards ideas gets another 6, and that's essentially what we do. So we would grab about 5 to 10 of those keywords and then really optimize the specific page for the keyword that we want to rank for. And so what I would do is, do you see right here this about page? It's actually what we call a back page or an inner page of your website. So your home page is bestholidaycards.com, and then this inner page is .com/about. And so what I would do is, and this is something that's worked extremely well for our previous and our current clients, I would build out a specific page that targets the keyword. So if we wanted to capture this phrase, funny Christmas cards, what I would do is I would actually build out an inner page and then say .com/free, or not free, /funny-Christmas-cards. And then Google will recognize that that's the exact keyword that you want to go after, and will hash out the content for that that page that has to deal with funny Christmas cards, and maybe direct them towards the product page, and then that's the page that's going to rank for Google when people search up funny Christmas cards. And so that's a very, very effective way of almost hacking the system so that you're not exactly trying to rank your homepage for it, but you have a specific page that's targeted for the keyword. And I mean, at the end of the day, any SEO company that's worth their grain of salt, what they need to do is they need to make it as easy as possible for Google to understand exactly what your website is about, and then the keywords you want to go after. And then maybe like a third thing is to make sure that you don't have any negative elements that are affecting your SEO. And so in regards to the first two, we want to make sure that Google completely understands exactly what your website is about, and things like that is like your meta descriptions, your meta keywords, the content on your actual website, and then a few other things like citations and your title tags, and your optimizing your images and things like that. The next thing is going after the keywords that we want to go after. So the content itself will be SEO friendly, so it has all the keywords that we want to go after, as well as it being enough content that it actually is worth considered authoritative in Google's eyes. And so we know that specific number, we know that specific ratio, and that's the kind of thing that we would optimize for the content so that Google can recognize exactly what keyword you want to go after. And then the last thing, basically just watching out for negative SEO elements, is basically Google is getting a lot more clever in their algorithm, and they try and avoid as many abuse cases as possible. So a person that's very good at SEO might be able to go out there and be able to hack Google's algorithm and be able to rank for a ton of stuff right away by doing a few things, and Google wants to eliminate that kind of thing. So it's made it harder for SEO companies in general, but it also means that there's less competition that knows what they're doing, which is where we can come in, and since we know what we're doing, definitely outbeat the competition for this kind of thing. But some of the things that worked really well in the past was what's called keyword stuffing. So if you had the keyword that you wanted to go after a bunch of times in the content, that worked really well, but Google realized that this could be spammed very quickly, and then the content itself wouldn't be as good because you would have too much of the keywords and it just wouldn't read very well. And so they made a negative filter on there where if the ratio of the keyword that you want to go after is too high in that content, it's actually going to negatively impact you in terms of the SEO. And so that's the kind of thing that good SEO companies will look out for. Another thing they might be looking out for in terms of negative SEO is keyword cannibalization. So if you have multiple pages that go after the same kind of keywords, you're going to run into issues because Google doesn't like to give you credit for a keyword with multiple pages on your website. And this makes sense because if someone's really good with SEO, they could just build out one website and have 10 pages capturing the exact same keyword, and then completely blanket that first page for the keyword that you want to go after, or that they want to go after. And so since this is considered kind of abusing the system and it doesn't give any other websites a chance to go in there, Google made it so that you can't get credit for the keyword you want to go after for multiple pages that you have. And then on top of that, Google gets kind of confused on which website or which web page should get the credit for which keyword and things like that. And so we want to make sure we avoid that kind of thing, and we call that keyword cannibalization, where multiple keywords are going out, multiple pages are going after the same keyword, and then you just get split results. Instead of one website capturing the top position, you got 2 pages that rank on the 20th, on the 3rd page, and that doesn't help us at all, right? We want to make sure that you're on the 1st page because that's where you get the majority of the traffic, because most people don't go to the 2nd page, 3rd page when they search up a certain query on Google. And so that's the kind of things that we would look out for, and that's the kind of things that we would clean up with your website and make sure that all those elements are there moving forward. And we would definitely guide you through the process. We're the kind of SEO company that we're not just like, hey, you pay us this much, you get this back, you get 1 phone call a month and that's all you get. If you want any more, you have to pay for it. But we don't work like that. You're our client. We want to take care of you as best as we can. We'll make sure that moving forward you have all the elements that you need to look out for. We'll clean it up from the get-go, and then we'll continue to coach you and teach you through the process if you need to, answer any questions you have in regards to your website, just because we want to be able to take care of our clients and we want to make sure that you're on the right track. And so that's the kind of thing we do. I'm very proud of what we've built here as an organization, and we're very good at what we do. And so at this point, it's just a matter of asking a few more questions, Jim, about what you're looking to do with the website, what your time frame is, what your marketing budget is, and then hashing out a plan of attack and getting started with this. So appreciate it. I hope at the very least, Jim, you got some insight. Otherwise, I look forward to talking to you soon, all right? Thank you.